you finally moved to Japan. Congrats! Japan has some of the fastest internet speeds in the world. But getting internet in Japan, let's just say it's not always as simple as you'd hope. Who are the best internet providers in Japan? Docomo Hikari. Great coverage, multilingual support, and no contract options. Costs around 5,500 yen to 7,300 yen per month, depending on your building. Flits Hikari. That's NTT East and West. Stable, solid coverage, and support in 7 languages. About the same price range, 5,500 yen to 7,300 yen per month. SoftBank Hikari. Handy if you already use SoftBank for your phone. Bundles can bring it down to around 5,500 yen per month, but 10 gigabits per second plans can go over 7,500 yen. au Hikari. Fast, especially in urban areas. Expect 6,000 to 7,000 yen per month, depending on whether you're in a house or apartment. Sonet Hikari. Budget-friendly, but more DIY. You'll see prices between 3,400 and 5,995 yen per month for apartments, or up to 7,000 yen in houses. Almost all of these offer 1 gigabit per second speeds, which is more than enough for work, streaming, and gaming. Some also offer 10 gigabits per second plans in select areas, but honestly, most people won't need it. Cautions and tips. Before you sign anything, here's what to check. Some apartments already have a line installed. Ask your building manager. If it's there, setup is faster and cheaper. Some apartments even provide internet for free, but you'll likely be sharing it with your neighbors. Check the contract length. If you're not sure how long you're staying, go for a no contract plan. Even if it's a little more per month, it gives you flexibility. And look for settowari, bundle discounts if you use the same company for mobile and internet. You could save a few thousand yen a month. If you're trying to be more eco-conscious, providers like Docomo and SoftBank are going green. They're aiming for carbon neutrality and using renewable energy in their data centers. So your internet might be faster and a little cleaner. If you're here long-term, working full-time, living in Japan for a year or more, or just want the best internet for streaming and games, you'll want something more stable. That means Hikari Kaisen fiber optic internet. It's fast, reliable, and perfect if you're working remotely, gaming, or streaming all day. But there's more involved. You'll probably need to schedule an installation, that's koji, which can take a couple of weeks. You might also need to ask your landlord for permission to install it. Some buildings even restrict which providers you can use. And most fixed line plans come with 2 or 3-year contracts. Break that early and you'll be hit with a kaiyakukin, an early cancellation fee that can run over 10,000 yen. If you're just here short-term, like a student, tourist, or on a working holiday, good news. You don't need to deal with fiber lines, installation appointments, or contracts that last longer than your visa. Try one of these short-term mobile Wi-Fi options below. Sure, the speeds won't always be super fast or consistent, but the big win here is convenience. No landlord permission and no long-term commitment. That's what they call koji fuyo, and for short stays, it's exactly what you want. There's Rakuten Mobile, which gives you unlimited mobile data, no contract. You can use your phone as a hotspot and skip Wi-Fi altogether. SoftBank Air is basically a plug-in wireless router. No koji, meaning no installation. You just plug it in and go. And then there's WiMAX, your classic portable pocket Wi-Fi. Again, you don't need landlord permission, and the price is usually affordable, giving you unlimited data for around 3,000 yen to 5,000 yen a month. It's fast, easy, foreigner-friendly, and ideal if you're only here for a little while. So whether you're going short-term and wireless or going all in with fiber optic internet, choosing the best in Japan is really about one thing: matching the plan to your lifestyle. And if you want a full comparison with links, prices, and sign-up tips, check out the full article on Gaijin Podblog. Links in the description. If this helped, like and subscribe for more practical videos on living and working in Japan without the confusion. Thanks for watching, and may your Wi-Fi be fast and contract-free.